Hey Don, just wanted to go ahead and record a quick training for you on how to post to your blog. So what I have pulled up right here is obviously the blog page, and whenever you post, this is where it is going to go globally. So I have just 3 test posts in here right now. I think you can probably already see these. But there are a few things that you need to know to make sure that this thing all operates correctly. So the first thing that I'll say is along here on the right side, we have different categories, recent posts, recent comments, the archives. Basically, the only thing that you're going to need to know right here is that every single time that you post a new video, it's going to be important for you to categorize the post itself. So it might be children's ministry or women's ministry or bullying or diversity, whatever it might be. You're just going to need to make sure you label that, and then it will automatically get listed under here, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. So first things first, let's go ahead and log in. So you're going to have a username and password to get into this website, and the way that you do that is go ahead and go up here to the browser, and you're going to enter in, go ahead and delete out all the way down to authordon.com / and you're going to type in wp-admin. Now this takes us to the login screen to go ahead and log into the back end WordPress website. So my information is already all loaded up. You'll go ahead and load yours in, and it will take you right in to the website. Now this is where all the magic happens. This is where the whole website is built, and I'm not even going to start going into what's here. I will say I wouldn't really touch anything else other than what I'm going to show you today, just because I don't want there accidentally to be something that gets messed up. So the only thing that you need to know is right here, this posts. This is your left-hand dashboard. This is all you're going to be worried about whenever you're blogging. You're going to click on posts. The computer's going to lag a little bit since I'm recording a video. That's pretty normal, so hopefully we don't have it too badly. But anyway, so here when you click on posts, this is where it's going to list all of your past blog posts. Okay, so as I said before, there's 3 test posts up right now. They're all just random dummy content right now, but this will show the author, the category, the tags. Tags are kind of like categories, just kind of they go a little bit deeper. I wouldn't worry about that for now. But anyway, so whenever you want to add a new post, there's 2 different ways to do this. One is just to go ahead and click the add new, and this is going to start a completely blank canvas. Or if you really like the outline of one of the previous posts that you did, or you want to keep the same outline, what you can do is go ahead and you can press this clone button right here, and it's going to automatically, and this is actually how I did this. So I did test post and then I just cloned. So I hit clone right there, and this will go ahead and clone, and it's going to put a draft up. Man, my computer is really crawling right now. Bear with me. You may want to put this on 1.5 speed if that's easier for you. So anyway, this is create a draft, and then I can go in here and edit with Cornerstone. The same thing is once I hit this. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and hit edit. Edit with Cornerstone. Cornerstone is going to be the front end facing web app that we're going to use to design the blog post. Now, before we really get into that, I want to say one thing. You can either hit edit with Cornerstone, and that will take you straight there, or you can hit edit, and that's going to take us into kind of a halfway screen. Now when I hit edit, it's going to go to the exact same screen as if I were to hit add new. Okay, so if I hit add new, obviously it's going to add a completely new blog post, but this edit is going to take me into a similar looking screen. My goodness. I can honestly say that this is by far the slowest this has ever run. I hope, okay, there we go. All right, so this is kind of the main screen that you're going to be globally controlling things. So right up here, this is the title. This is going to be super important. So whenever you're titling a blog post, it's going to be really important to have really a good description of what that blog post is about. So it might be something about bullying. Let's go with like 5 tips to talking to your children about bullying or something like that. So what I would want to do here now, I've done the title, and I'm going to go down here to the categories, and I am going to, I don't really see anything, I could put it under the category of children, but I'm actually going to create a new one here. I hit add new category, and I'm going to put bullying, and I actually think this would also be good under the parenting category as well. You can add more than one category here, as I have right here. So I have 3, and that should probably be good for us right there. And the next thing to do is we're going to put in a featured image. So this is right on down the right side here. We're going to go to remove this featured image because remember we copied the blog post from the previous. If this is a brand new one, then there won't actually be an image there. You're just going to go ahead and hit add featured image. So let's say you want, most likely you're going to want to bring in your own image, and the way to do that is you're going to find it online or find it on a stock photo website, and you're going to save that to your hard drive, and then you'll go to upload photos, and then you'll hit select files, and then you'll select the file that you want to upload from there. But for now, I'm just going to show you, let's just pull in one of these random images right here. Okay, so I'm going to go, I clicked on it, it checked it, and now I'm going to go to set featured image, and it's going to pull it up right in here. All right, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to hit publish. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to hit publish yet, I'm sorry. Since you're going to be going live with this, make sure that you can do one of 2 things. One, let's say you want to schedule this on to go out tomorrow morning, or to go out 2 days from now, or maybe you want to take a day where you post up 7 different ones. Well, the cool thing with WordPress is, see where it says publish immediately? I can go here and I can actually schedule it. So I'm gonna do November. Today is Tuesday the 15th. I'm actually gonna do, let's say I want to do it tomorrow, Wednesday the 16th, and this is military time. So just keep in mind that this is obviously 17 o'clock is not normal time, it's going to be military time. So you're going to post that up. If it's 6 in the morning, if it's 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, just make sure that you're going on military time. And then you hit OK, and then this is going to hit schedule. So now what I can do is I can hit schedule, or what I'm going to do this time, since I haven't finished this, is I'm going to go to save draft. So this is going to ensure that everything that I just did stays intact while I go into Cornerstone. Now Cornerstone is very easy to use, and the only thing, I'm going to go and hit edit with Cornerstone right here, and this is probably going to take us the longest to load. So I'm actually going to pause the video while this loads up. Okay, so I have Cornerstone pulled up here, and really quick, you don't really need to know a whole lot other than just a few elements that we're going to use. So this is all a drag and drop system where you're going to be able to visually see everything on the right side, and then all of your elements and layouts will be controlled on your left side. So what I have right here is I have basically this is going to be globally controlled. The featured image is going to go right in there along with the title. So you're not going to be able to edit this stuff right here. So the only thing you're really going to edit is down here. So if you notice, this is when I highlight over it, it highlights the text, the section, and then I can even highlight the column. So I'm going to do a very brief overview, and yeah, so basically I'm going to go ahead and delete these, and I'm going to show you how to do this in real time. So I'm basically clicking on these, and then I can click on that element, and it's deleting those. Okay, so now this is going to open up, this is a section. Now the layout is over here on the left. If I wanted to add a new section, this is basically controlled through different layers. So if I click on here, excuse me, let me pull in a element. Okay, just to specify right here, we have the text element, which is right here. The element sits inside a column sits inside a row, and a row sits inside a section. Each column can be broken up into its own layout. Each row can be broken up into its own layout, and each section can be broken up into its layout. And the way that you get there is simply by clicking on it. So I can click on the column, I can click on the row, and I can click on the section. So it takes me to different ones each time. The only reason I tell you that is, let's say you wanted to split this up into 2 columns. Well, what I would do here is I would click on the text element, I would go to my column, and then manage layout. And right here is where we can control all the different layouts. So if I want to do a split screen, I'm just going to click on the split screen right here. And that just made it into 2 different columns. So let's say I wanted to put text down here on the left side, and I wanted to put an image right here. Well, I go to my elements box right up here, and I would go ahead and type in, you can look at all the different elements actually. And the way you're going to do this is you're just going to drag it over. Here's my image. That's what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and I'm going to drag it on in. Okay, and then to put the image actually in there, I would click on it. I would go over here to the plus sign, and I would go ahead and I'd go ahead and click on one of these, and I'd bring it in there. And then it's going to do just like that. Okay, so let's say you wanted to do 1/3. So let's say I wanted to change the layout even more. I can do that, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. See, I can basically do anything I want. I can even customize it. So maybe I want 6 columns. But anyway, I'm going to go back to 1 column for now. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And basically, if you just want to do a straightforward blog post, which is what I would recommend, you're just going to basically start texting. You're going to start writing inside of this text box. And this is just like a Microsoft Word, if you will. So what I would recommend is actually typing this up inside of a Word document or inside of a Google document and then copying and pasting it over. So what I'm going to do right now is, let's say I have already filled all of this out, the whole blog post, I've written it. Basically, the reason why you want to do that is make sure that you have it somewhere else in case something crashes. You never want to actually write inside the website. You never know what can happen here. This could, go down, whatever it might be. You might lose all that content. So write it somewhere else. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, let's pretend that this right here is written content. If it lets me actually highlight just this. Okay. So I'm going to bring this over in here, and I'm going to copy and paste it, and it puts it right in there. And I could keep writing in here, and go down, I just put 2 things in there on accident. And let's say I even wanted to put an image to break this up. Well, I could do, let's say it's a little bit longer of a thing. I'm going to put an image in there. Okay, and let's say I wanted to keep writing beneath it. Well, I can bring in another text element, or I could actually take this and I could duplicate it, and then I could drag it down underneath. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start a different text element. Okay? And then I am going to duplicate that one to show you what it does. It just duplicates it right there. And that should just about do it. If you need any more advanced training, if you want, you can play around with these different elements in here. There's all kinds of things you could put in here. You could put in a button if you wanted to reference something to a book. You could do Barnyard Bully, and then your link right here. You just type in the link, which would be authordon.com/barnyard-bully, or you could put in you could maybe put in all 3 of your books beneath this. And the way I would do that would be you add a section, and then within this section you'd want to, you have 3 books out right now, so I'd split up into 3 sections. I would go to the elements, I'd bring in an image, click on the image, hit the plus sign, come down here, we're going to find Barnyard Bully, bring it in, and I would actually duplicate both of these, and then I'm just going to go in and replace the images with Double Trouble and Eddie the Eagle. And then you can make all of these links if you want. You can control basically anything you want. So I'm probably getting a little too far ahead of myself here, but if you do need more training, or if you would like more information on how to use Cornerstone, I can certainly record a little bit more in-depth of a training. So I definitely don't mind doing that. I don't think you'll need it for right now, but Like I said, if you do, just let me know, and we'll tackle that here in a later time. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.